We got some brand new Jermaine Cole. Well, it's actually Daylyt song. Daylyt featuring J. Cole. Play the collard greens. I think at this point it's going to be very hard for us to act like there's no tension between Drake and J. Cole. But before I get to that, hit that thumbs up button, KBD family. Let's get this to 1,000 thumbs up. Let's go.
Yeah.
What we got? Nigga, I need some bars.
Oh, this shit feel like
hard sample.
You know that feeling when yeah. Just pray for me on the 3rd. It's a body chopped in thirds, I heard.
Oh damn, nigga. At first I thought Daylyt was J. Cole. Hold on.
It's a body chopped in thirds, I heard. A lot of sheep in a circle, and you the go. Yeah.
When did Daylyt and J. Cole start sounding together? Am I just going insane? Or do y'all hear that too? There's a body chop.
Just pray for me on the 3rd. It's a body chopped in thirds, I heard. A lot of sheep in a circle, and you the goat, the Judas coming and purge.
See, the biblical references Daylyt pulls from, the number play of the thirds, the third chopping down the thirds. Daylyt is a different level of rapping. And I think the only reason niggas don't give Daylyt his credit is the antics. Y'all remember, if you have been a fan of battle rap, if you've even been in the culture of hip hop, you know Daylyt. Especially around that, when battle rap was going crazy around like 2015, 2016. Daylyt's doing stuff like hopping on stage and taking literal dookies. Yes, you can go look it up. Or butt naked with a shotgun. So when you do shit like that, it distracts us. It distracts us. And people won't really ever like, yo, his pen is insane. Because we all know it, but we just never admit it. This nigga's pen is not.
Heard a lot of sheep in a circle, and you the goat, the Judas coming and purge. It hurt him every time you splurge. All this time spent, the mind sent the haters at me. It make me happy knowing they can never touch me. I tackle every goal he made, they think we playing rugby.
Nigga, I tackle every goal he made. You think we playing rugby?
Yeah, and the ghost look like a floor at the 100 house. 600,000 on 200 acres. I know it hurt him bad. Paparazzi peek, we close the curtains. I know it hurt him mad. Yeah, it's like a verse that the pastor gave from the pulpit. They mad adore me, but I ain't here for the bullshit.
They mad adore me, but I ain't here for the bullshit. They mad adore. Oh my. Adore me, but I'm not here for the bullshit. God damn, this nigga's diabolical. And it's hard not to hear this as a Drake diss. It's hard, especially from Daylyt's perspective. If you know what Daylyt was going through, if you know Daylyt's sort of story with Drake, I think it was God's Plan was the record he wrote on, and I'm only putting air quotes so niggas don't sue the Dipper because I wasn't there. But I'm pretty sure he did write on God's Plan on one of those records. And Drake sort of discarded him, you know, did this sort of the Quentin Miller kind of shit. So when the Kendrick and Drake beef was brewing up, here comes Daylyt out in support of Kendrick, in support of everybody on the opposite side of hip-hop civil war. And at first it was shocking, and I think a lot of people tried to do that again, put that on Daylyt and say, this nigga clout chasing and shit. But it's not clout chasing in that case. It's not. If I sat here and penned this shit for you, and y'all niggas just push me to the side, that's not clout chasing. He has a genuine reason to feel that way. The reason I'm saying, and should I wait till Jermaine's verse to talk about Jermaine? I.
Never stress who they gon' bless today. I knew I'd get a meal. I came from Section 8, ain't stressed the plate. Yeah, the rest is.
I knew I'd get a meal. I came from Section 8, don't stress the plate, nigga.
Greatness is history in the making. His story he making, taken to the fact that we was taking places.
History in the making. His story he's making. Are y'all catching the wordplay? See, other niggas don't be chopping down the bars. This is what we here to dissect bars. His story in the making. History. Nigga, this wordplay is diabolical. What are you talking about?
Inside the trap tap with laxatives, and we think that we running shit. Relax and relapse.
Trap tap to the laxatives, and we think that we running shit.
Place inside the trap tap with laxatives, and we think that we running shit. Relax and relapse, dope, lift up 100 clips. Some blocks turn hunted, growth stunted like Barnum and Bailey. Hard for the babies, clowning, drowning.
Nigga, I have not heard Jermaine, or I have not heard a song that I've seen J. Cole on, and I've been in fear that he got bodied or will get bodied. Never. I'm thinking of like there's no song where going into it I'm like, Jermaine about to get bodied. I personally don't like J. Cole's verse on I'm winning with Moneybagg Yo, but it's not that he bodied him as a rapper. I just think that club ass shaking anthem, Moneybagg Yo's flow, character, and cadence worked so much better on that than J. Cole's. That's the one where I'd be like, I don't like it. And I don't really like All My Life either, but I love what the record represents, but I got sick of it. I got really sick of that shit. That just happens because it was a hit. But nigga, the way Daylyt is rapping right now, I'm like, yo, what is Cole gonna do? Because Light might have kind of body, and I really respect Cole not being scared to hop on the mic with a nigga like this. Because a lot of rappers will not rap with a rapper like this. Here, take your face.
They surround us if I op out. Backseat of the police car, but never cop out. The pole too low to stop doubting for better days. The sun bright out, children let it raise. If you hear this, keep your head up, praise.
Right.
Go. Go.
I'm not gonna lie, no matter what, Cole still got that effect where he could just give me goosebumps. I'm gonna tell you some, no diddy. I'm gonna tell you some real nigga shit. My 7th grade wrestling season, I used to listen to the warm-up that with Daydreams, I fell asleep, leave the shower, every day before my wrestling meets. So that's every Saturday I used to listen to that shit. And the mixture of the nerves and me, at that time, I felt like I was discovering J. Cole. He was super new. None of my friends knew me yet. Nigga, that shit used to just give me goosebumps. Nigga, I used to be walking in there like a soldier. You heard me? So even till today, just hearing his pre-verse ad-lib, nigga, I still get that. Like, if I hear Cole World, I'll be on my, you heard me? It's like Wayne's Lighter. Like,
Go.
Yo.
Go. Yeah.
What we got?
The reign is obsolete. Jermaine is out to be celebrated, paraded out in the streets for days, if not for weeks, for break.
The reign is obsolete. Jermaine Dupri. Jermaine Dupri, hold on.
Go.
Shoot your fingernails on niggas to rap like that.
Yeah. The reign is obsolete. Jermaine is out to be celebrated, paraded out in the streets for days, if not for weeks, for bringing us out the bleakest burning pit. My words are slick when it's my turn to kick. I apply pressure like I'm trained to stop it.
When it's my turn to kick. Nah, nigga needed to sanitize, man. Cause this nigga said when it's my turn to kick.
Bleakest burning pit, my words are slick when it's my turn to kick. I apply pressure like I'm trained to stop a leak. How vain is my belief to say that I could be the greatest shot in...
My vein, like tourniquet, I apply pressure like I was trained to stop a leak. Nigga, are you hearing him? This nigga done turned into a hip-hop, an ER, nigga, an EMT on the verse. Like, stop.
Scene with my cadence proper from days I laid across the street from these Caucasian neighbors. New kids I stayed around are green and not as mean as my homies that played on Project Swings, where fate is not foreseen. My brain stained, ingrained with the stories
and
of...
That's a fact. That is a fact. That is a fact. We are going to... I do believe, like... And this is for my non-black subscribers, and my black subscribers for sure, but you don't really need this explanation, right? In our culture, we can be, if you're not, well, we can just straight out, flat out, be very mean to each other. But if you're not trained to it, you wouldn't understand that some of the times it's not genuine meanness. It's just in our culture, we sort of hold everybody to a standard, right? So you should be clean. We believe you should smell pretty good. You should maybe put your clothes on, at least in a way that works for you. It don't gotta be, I think if you in here, like if a person's wearing like a Walmart t-shirt, nigga, I got this motherfucker from Target. Holla if you hear me. I still, whenever I go with Shorty, check if they got new graphic tees. But I feel like if you diss a nigga for wearing Walmart and shit, that's lame. You could diss a nigga for how, or clown him for how he puts it on. And because of that, we hold to a standard. That's why niggas got drip. We got flavor. That's why we understand shit. That's why we understand you can't have these scuffed, folded up Air Force Ones. I couldn't explain that to some of my white homies. Niggas walk through the mud in white shoes. It's just how they get down. It's the shout out to them. But because of that, being somebody like a rapper, if you rap amongst the culture, it's going to be hard for you to not eventually become good. If you just have the balls to keep going, it's going to be impossible because a nigga going to tell you your shit ass. Point blank, period. Nigga going to tell you your shit ass. You gonna be, I didn't see, man, we was at a freestyle one time at a party. So everybody freestyle, I'm drunk and shit, I do my little verse, niggas going crazy, right? So I'm using this, I'm on my white homeboy Milk. I'm using this as his chance to like, you know, pass him the baton, like, okay, your turn to spit. But I've been freestyling at drunk parties forever. I always, at the freestyle battles at the back of the lunch bus, the school bus, and in the lunchroom. We've been doing it so you learn certain shit. You learn if I can reference this to this. You learn if I can talk about somebody that's really here right now to hit harder, making more real life. You learn all this. And I heard, and then Milk start rapping, and the way niggas just pretended as if somebody was not rapping blew my mind. I've never seen people react to that, but it's just, it comes because he doesn't really understand the culture genuinely, and so he doesn't understand how to showcase himself at his best of his ability. That is truth, and I think there's a lot of depth to what he was saying because Cole grew up around, you know, mixed race niggas, so he's gonna grow up around white people and black people. I think you better off for it. You know, I don't think anybody should grow up in isolation. Because black niggas, you got to know their tricks. Because you got to deal with them. Yeah.
From these Caucasian neighbors, new kids I stayed around are green and not as mean as my homies that played on Project Swings. Where fate is not foreseen.
They green, but that's like brand new green. Not, you're green to this. It's like, oh, he's green. He's not like that.
Fate is not foreseen. My brain stained, ingrained with the stories of slain bodies from heinous robberies. The rated R regimes exchanging raw for cream. Tricked them, it went left. They pulling up, shooting like Tatum off a screen. The bills is due as kids.
Oh my God, bro, this nigga said they pull up shooting like Tatum off a screen?
Tricked them, it went left. They pulling up, shooting like Tatum off a screen. The bills is due as kids, we knew the way the calls would ring. Since mom ain't paid them off, we trained.
Did he say he tricked them and went left, pulled up, shooting like Tatum off a screen? You know that nigga literally just set up a whole pick and roll with the bars. He tricked them and went left. Guys right here with the screen. And pull that bitch like Tatum off the screen. Are you?
Our regimes exchanging raw for cream. Tricked them, it went left. They pulling up, shooting like Tatum off a screen. The bills is due as kids, we knew the way the calls would ring. Since mom ain't paid them off, we trained to watch the names across the screen. And let collections pass, it's like we failed to make an offering.
Real shit. Bill collector call. You gotta know. You gotta know. Let me teach y'all niggas a trick. This is what Queso do. I pick up, put my phone right on mute. Talk about, nigga been broke before. Fuck you talking about? I'll pick up, put it right on mute. And if your voice sounds a little, start saying my government, hang on. Man, what the fuck? You heard me?
Gotta channel thoughts, cause damn the cable off it seems. Deep down at the making off.
Oh my God. This nigga said I had to channel thoughts cause the cable's off, it seems. Oh my God.
Like Tatum off a screen. The bills is due as kids, we knew the way the calls would ring. Since mom ain't paid them off, we trained to watch the names across the screen. And let collections pass, it's like we failed to make an offering. Gotta channel thoughts, cause damn the cable off it seems.
Watch collections pass, it's like we failed to make an offering.
We failed to make an offering. Gotta channel thoughts, cause damn the cable off it seems. Deep down I hated Halloween with all that I have seen. Who needs another way to cause a scream? Dangerous as the king of pop, how well they spin your block. No moves, minimal, smooth criminals. The whole gang doing insane amount of
king of pop, no moves, minimal, smooth criminals, bitch. Whoa.
Spin your block, no moves, minimal, smooth criminals. The whole gang doing insane amount of lean. This ain't prescribed cause there's no doc for pain they harboring. Some pray to God, but it's odd cause Satan's catered all their dreams. Spiritually mad.
With everything going on right now, even with like what Kendrick was saying about Drake, what's going on with Puffy. Yo, I love hip hop. I owe my life to hip hop. But we have to understand that hip hop is a culture. The music industry is a business with a whole bunch of different facets. And it goes from the recording artist, it goes from the person making the beats, it goes from engineers, graphic designers, songwriters, marketing teams, the catering at the studio. These are all part of these industries, right? And these industries have been infiltrated and controlled by the devil for a good amount of time. Just like if we were to look at the top of a lot of industries, we'd realize there's a lot of evil, devilish, demonic shit going on, right? But right now, hip-hop, we're dealing with ours, and we're doing our purging. You know, as Cat Williams said, nigga, this is a year where truth coming to light, and the truth just hasn't stopped coming to light. We as much as I'm always the one who's like, man, they don't understand our culture, they don't get our culture. And you, if you feel that same way I do, we also, like Cole saying, we need to start looking at niggas and going, man, you can't just be a beacon of hatred. How about that? You can't be in the culture if you're just a beacon of hatred. You can't be in the culture if you're just negativity. You can't be in the culture if you're a literal predator. And I was building up to that one, don't worry. Obviously, that's the worst one. But I'm getting there, nigga. Because if I said that first, then I can't just be like, you can't be a hater. And then, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, let's get these freak off niggas up out of here with all the... And I need a bottle of baby oil, too. I've been scared to buy one. I've been feeling like niggas go look at me crazy at that shit. Like one time I seen this thing about how niggas get off the air duster. I don't like to buy air duster. I just feel like niggas don't think I'm a junkie.
Nourished, dehydrated, now they fiend for truth in these flows. Food for their souls to make it all serene. Well, here's a plate of collard greens.
And bars feed the soul. When you come bar heavy, nigga, I don't think we miss a single bar in this reaction too. Like, when you come bar heavy, that shit do feed the soul. And Cole is linked up now with every one of Drake's ops. This is a certified vibe check. Here comes another reaction by me right here. Ping. Music video by me right there. Pow. Click on it. Show me some love. And I would call this Cole and Drake are entering into the Cold War. They genuinely are. Look at it, nigga. It's, bro, Future. Now we have this Daylyt. He's on that Metro tape. It's just like, God, this nigga J. Cole is just literally Drake's ops. And I'm here for it. Vibe check coming over right here. Ping music video right there. Click on it. Show me some love. Thumbs up button. I'm going to shut the fuck up. I'm gone.